actually, that's not true. There are some places that you can volunteer for like a week, even a few days. But if you're trying to stay somewhere for a few months, you want to obviously volunteer for longer. So because when you volunteer at a good place, you get your room and board provided. So you're getting like 2 to 3 meals, and you're getting like usually like a dorm bed provided. That's awesome. There, obviously different places have different deals. Find a place that provides room and board and maybe 3 meals. And then generally you really 5 days a week of work for 5 hours a day. If you're working more than that, I would say you're probably not getting a very big deal. Look for another place. If they're working you too hard, like, there are other places. And also, like, work for a place that you are learning stuff you want to learn. So, like, there are places, so there's another website, workaway.info, I believe, is that website. So other opportunities besides farming, there's teaching English, different types of things, natural building construction projects, that's cool too. There's a new website, newmundo.com, I believe. New World. That one's totally free. So check that one out too. You can find a bunch of things there. So that's how like yoga centers, retreat centers, that's one of my favorite things to do. Especially in like the high season of places where there's a lot of tourism, these places are going to be wanting commitments of maybe 1 to 3 months of volunteering. So, that's a long time, but you can escape winter, live in a beautiful place for 3 months, and pretty much spend very little money because your room and board is provided. Maybe on your days off you go into town, you buy some snacks that aren't provided by the place you're volunteering, some goodies, you can go to local events, some music venues, stuff like that. Obviously taxis, the shuttles, the buses are going to cost a little bit of money. That's why, so my way of traveling is I like to find a place I like, stay there for a few weeks or a few months. I know people who travel, they go from point A to point B to point C, point D. They don't like to spend more than 2 to 3 days in one place, and they want to see as many places as they can. That for me wears me out. It tires me out. It takes me a day or two to really get settled into a place, and if I'm, sharing rooms with people, it can be a little bit taxing to the system. So for me, I like to travel. I like to get, if it's not too expensive, a private room. I'm talking maybe a room that's anywhere from like 12, maybe $15, depending on the price. I can usually travel for about $20 a day.